Sports Doc Spock back with another video on my Las Vegas series. Now this video is going to talk about some of the hidden gems of Las Vegas and some of the places some of the locals like to hang out instead of the touristy sections that we discovered as far as the Strip already. So let's take a look at this starting right now. Let's discover the hidden gems beyond the Strip.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Mickey Coleman coming at you live, not live live, but you know what I mean. Straight from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Now I know what you're thinking. Vegas, hasn't he seen it all? The Bellagio fountains, the Eiffel Tower replica, those giant casinos that suck your money faster than a slot machine on fast forward. Yeah, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But listen up, because this ain't gonna be another one of those generic Vegas travel vlogs. We're going off script, ditching the tourist traps, and diving headfirst into the heart and soul of this city. We're talking hidden gems, local favorites, the kind of places that make Vegas feel like more than just a neon-drenched playground. You've seen the Strip, you've seen the lights, but what about the spots the tourists don't know about? Today we're diving into the underrated side of Las Vegas. From old-school casinos to hidden restaurants and local legends, get ready to experience the real Vegas, baby. Alright, first stop on our Vegas adventure, the legendary Peppermill Lounge and Fireside Lounge. Now this place is a straight-up Vegas institution, a time capsule of old-school cool that's been around since 1972. We're talking neon lights, plush booths, and a vibe that screams vintage Vegas glamour. You walk in here and it's like stepping back in time, minus the...
Okay, this part right here might actually be the Peppermill. I don't know what the rest of that shit was, but this might actually be the Peppermill. The Peppermill actually has pretty good food too. Has the prettiest veggie burger that I've ever had. But it don't really taste like hamburger. It tastes like straight veggies. So if you like the real veggie type veggie burger, for those who don't eat red meat or pork, which is pretty much me, you will enjoy the great veggie burger they have there. They have a lot of other great food there. Great atmosphere at the Peppermill, great drinks, great staff.
The cigarette smoke and shag carpets. First things first, the atmosphere here is electric. You've got locals catching up over strong drinks, tourists soaking in the classic Vegas vibes, and everyone united by this feeling that they're experiencing something special.
That looks like the bar at the
It's got this energy, this buzz. That's hard to describe. You just gotta feel it. And speaking of drinks, let's talk about the cocktails. They don't mess around here. We're talking oversized, Instagram-worthy concoctions served in giant goblets with enough liquor to fuel a small party. But hey, you're in Vegas, right? Live a little. But the Peppermill isn't just about the drinks. The food here is surprisingly legit. We're talking hearty portions, classic American fare with a Vegas twist. Think juicy burgers, mountains of fries, and their legendary giant pancakes that are practically bigger than your head. Trust me, come hungry. Now, one of the coolest things about the Peppermill is its history. This place has seen it all, from Rat Pack era high rollers to Hollywood celebrities seeking a taste of old Vegas. You can practically feel the stories echoing in the walls. And if these walls could talk, they'd probably tell you to check out the Fireside Lounge. It's connected to the Peppermill and has this super romantic, intimate vibe. Imagine flickering fire pits, waterfalls, cozy nooks where you can escape the casino chaos. It's the perfect spot for a date night or just to unwind after a long day of, well, being in Vegas. So, whether you're a Vegas veteran or a first-timer looking for a taste of the real deal, the Peppermill Lounge is a must-visit. It's a reminder that beneath all the glitz and glam, Vegas still has a heart, a soul, and a whole lot of neon. Next up, we're going off-strip.
Yeah, the Peppermill is actually on the Strip, right over in the Circus Resorts World area, right across the street from there, right over by Ross. Like you said, it's a good place to take a date or that girl you believe in. That girl who made you believe in her. You can take her there, y'all have a nice time.
Strip to a local favorite that's all about good food, good beer, and good times. Get ready for some serious Vegas value. Alright folks, we've had our taste of classic Vegas glamour. Now it's time to get down to business, Vegas local style. We're talking about a place where the drinks are strong, the steak is cheap, and the atmosphere is pure, unadulterated Vegas grit. I'm talking about Ellis Island Casino and Brewery, a true gem just a stone's throw from the Strip. This place is the real deal, folks. Family owned and operated since 1968, Ellis Island has this no-frills, come-as-you-are vibe that's becoming increasingly rare in this city of high rollers and VIP booths. It's the kind of place where you can wear your lucky shirt and sneakers, order a beer without breaking the bank, and rub shoulders with locals who know a thing or two about having a good time. And speaking of beer, let's talk about the main attraction here, their very own Ellis Island Brewery. They brew their own craft beers on site, from light and refreshing lagers to hoppy IPAs and rich stouts. And the best part, they're all incredibly affordable. We're talking $4 pints during happy hour, folks.
I don't know where the hell that is.
Now I know what you're thinking. Cheap beer. Gotta be a catch, right? Wrong. Ellis Island Brewery takes their beer seriously, and it shows. They've won a ton of awards for their brews, and once you taste them, you'll understand why. But it's not just about the beer here, folks. Ellis Island is also famous for their legendary $10 steak dinner. You heard that right, a juicy 10-ounce top sirloin steak cooked to your liking, served with a baked potato and a side of veggies, all for a tenner. It's the kind of deal that makes you wonder if you're dreaming, but trust me, it's real. The steak dinner is a Vegas institution, a rite of passage for tourists, and a staple for locals. It's the perfect way to fuel up before a night on the town, or to satisfy your hunger after a long day of exploring the city. But the real reason to visit Ellis Island goes beyond the cheap drinks and the legendary steak dinner. It's about experiencing a side of Vegas that's slowly disappearing, a side that's more about genuine fun and less about flashy extravagance. It's about rubbing shoulders with locals, sharing stories over a cold beer, and feeling like you're part of something real. So next time you're in Vegas and you're tired of the Strip's overpriced everything, take a short walk to Ellis Island Casino and Brewery. You'll be greeted with open arms, cold beer, and a taste of the real Vegas. Trust me, your wallet and your taste buds will thank you. Up next, we're diving in.
I haven't been to Ellis Island yet, but I do plan on checking Ellis Island out in June when I go. Y'all come check me out there. You know, if y'all gonna be there around the time I am, I'll be doing videos live in Vegas too, so you guys can check them out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe as we get into more of the hidden gems in Vegas. Now, Ellis Island is just off the Strip. It's not far. So if you're on the Strip and you want to get off the Strip, but you don't want to venture too far, Ellis Island will be the perfect spot.
Into the history of Vegas, but not in the way you might expect. Get ready to explore a graveyard of neon dreams.
This is an interesting
All right,
museum.
we've had our fill of cheap drinks and even cheaper steaks. Now it's time to dive into something a little different. Something with a bit more, shall we say, history. We're heading to the Neon Boneyard, a 2-acre graveyard of discarded Vegas signs, a place where the ghosts of casinos past come to rest in a blaze of neon glory. Now I know what you're thinking, a graveyard for signs? Sounds a little, well, boring. But trust me on this one, this place is anything but. It's like walking into a time capsule, a visual history of Vegas told through the dazzling, sometimes gaudy, always captivating signs that once beckoned tourists and gamblers alike. You've got everything here from the iconic Stardust sign, a shimmering beacon of the Strip's golden age, to the whimsical Moulin Rouge sign, a reminder of Vegas's more scandalous side. Each sign tells a story, a chapter in the ever-evolving narrative of this city. And let me tell you, these aren't your average street signs. We're talking massive structures, some towering stories high, covered in thousands of light bulbs, each one a testament to the audacity and extravagance that is Vegas. Walking through the Boneyard, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the sheer scale and craftsmanship of these signs. They were designed to grab your attention from miles away, to lure you in with the promise of excitement and glamour. And even though they're no longer illuminating the Strip, their brilliance hasn't faded. In the daylight, they stand as bold sculptures, their faded paint and rusted metal whispering tales of bygone eras. But the real magic happens at night during the brilliant show. This is when the Boneyard truly comes alive. They light up these vintage signs, and it's like stepping back in time. You can almost hear the clinking slot machines, the cheers from the craps tables, the whispers of high rollers placing their bets. The Neon Boneyard isn't just a graveyard for old signs, it's a living museum, a testament to the spirit of Vegas, a city that's constantly reinventing itself, leaving behind a trail of neon dreams in its wake. So, if you're looking for a unique Vegas experience, something that goes beyond the casinos and shows, take a trip to the Neon Boneyard. It's a reminder that even in a city that's constantly striving for the next big thing, there's beauty and history to be found in the relics of the past. Next up, we're ditching the neon and diving into a different side of Vegas, one that's all about art, culture, and that hipster vibe. Get ready to explore the Arts District. Alright, we've paid our respects to the neon ghosts of Vegas past. Now it's time to tap into the city's creative pulse. We're ditching the casinos and venturing off the strip to a neighborhood that's bursting with color, culture, and that unmistakable hipster vibe. Get ready to explore the 18B Arts District, a haven for artists, musicians, and anyone who craves a little something different from their Vegas experience. Forget the flashing lights and the clinking slot machines. The Arts District is all about a different kind of sensory overload. We're talking vibrant murals that explode from every brick wall, independent coffee shops serving up artisanal lattes, and vintage stores overflowing with treasures you won't find anywhere else. This neighborhood is a feast for the eyes. Every corner you turn reveals a new masterpiece, a testament to the raw talent and creative energy that thrives in this desert oasis. You've got everything from large-scale murals that depict the city's history and culture to intricate street art that showcases the unique vision of local artists. But the Arts District isn't just about visual art. Music is the lifeblood of this neighborhood, and you can feel it pulsating through the walls of the countless live music venues that call this place home. From intimate jazz clubs to raucous punk rock bars, there's a stage for every genre and a soundtrack for every mood. And if you're a fan of vintage finds and unique treasures, the Arts District is a shopper's paradise. Antique stores overflow with retro furniture, vintage clothing racks burst with one-of-a-kind pieces, and independent boutiques showcase the work of local designers. But beyond the art, the music, and the shopping, the Arts District is about community. This is a place where people come together to create, to collaborate, and to celebrate the power of art in all its forms. You can feel that sense of community in the air, in the friendly smiles, the shared laughter, and the genuine passion that permeates every corner of this vibrant neighborhood. So, if you're tired of the Strip's manufactured excitement and you're craving a taste of authentic Vegas culture, make your way to the Arts District. It's a reminder.
That is another thing about the Arts District. People are a little bit more, I wouldn't say sociable, but easier to talk to. You can get a good conversation from somebody just hanging out in the art district. And that's one of the things that I like about it, me, myself. And plus, beautiful art. Like in my city, Detroit, we have an arts district too that rivals Vegas. Only Vegas is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit, covers more streets or whatever.
A reminder that beneath the glitz and glamour, Vegas has a beating heart, a creative soul, and a community that's passionate about keeping it real. Next up, we're taking a trip down memory lane to a place that's all about flashing lights, silver balls, and the satisfying clunk of a perfectly executed flipper shot. Get ready to enter the wonderful world of pinball. Alright folks, we've explored the glitz, the grit, and the artistic soul of Vegas. Now it's time to unleash your inner child and dive into a world of pure, unadulterated fun. We're talking flashing lights, silver balls, and the satisfying clunk of a perfectly executed flipper shot. That's right, we're heading to the Pinball Hall of Fame, a nostalgic wonderland for gamers and anyone who appreciates the simple joy of a well-played pinball game. Now I know what you're thinking, pinball. Isn't that a little, old school? And yeah, maybe it is, but that's part of the charm. This place is a time capsule of gaming history, a reminder of a time before smartphones and VR headsets, when the height of entertainment involved a metal ball, some flashing lights, and a whole lot of skill. And let me tell you, this place is a pinball wizard's dream come true. We're talking over 25,000 square feet, packed with over 200 pinball machines, from vintage classics to modern marvels. You've got everything here from the iconic Addams Family machine to the mind-bending Twilight Zone, each one a testament to the creativity and addictive gameplay that defines pinball. But the best part? This isn't some stuffy museum where you just look at the exhibits. Nope. This is a living, breathing arcade where you can play to your heart's content. Grab a handful of quarters, pick your machine, and let the games begin. The atmosphere here is electric. You've got kids rediscovering the joy of classic arcade games, adults reliving their childhood memories, and hardcore pinball enthusiasts showing off their skills. And the best part about the Pinball Hall of Fame, it's a non-profit organization, so all the money you spend playing these awesome machines goes towards a good cause. So not only are you having a blast, you're also supporting the preservation of pinball history. So whether you're a seasoned pinball pro or a complete newbie, the Pinball Hall of Fame is a must visit. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest things in life are the most fun. Next up, we're heading to Fremont East.
See, that's the type of gaming that I do in Vegas. I'm not really a gambler, but there are all kinds of cool arcades, especially a couple right here on Fremont Street, which we'll get into. But I'm going to check out the Pinball Hall of Fame probably toward the end of my trip, because it is something that I want to check out that I haven't done before, and I'm into all the old school games. I may do a live from there, or I might record a little bit from there, and so you guys can, enjoy that with me when I go for a little while.
The cooler, more laid-back cousin of the Fremont Street experience. Get ready to explore a side of old Vegas that's still got that rebellious spirit.
A lot of cool bars down here.
Alright, we've explored the Strip, ventured off the beaten path. Now it's time to experience a different side of old Vegas, a side that's a little less glitzy, a little more gritty, and a whole lot cooler. We're talking about Fremont East, the hipper, more laid-back cousin of the Fremont Street experience, a place where vintage neon signs cast a warm glow on trendy bars, indie boutiques, and a whole lot of local flavor. Now, don't get me wrong, the Fremont Street experience is a spectacle, no doubt, but sometimes you just want something a little more, well, real. That's where Fremont East comes in. This is where the cool kids hang, where the drinks are strong, the music is live, and the vibe is pure, unadulterated Vegas cool. One of my favorite spots here is Commonwealth, a multi-level bar that's like stepping into a vintage speakeasy, but with a modern twist. You've got everything here from craft cocktails and rooftop patios to DJs spinning the latest tunes. It's the perfect place to grab a drink, mingle with the locals, and soak in the electric atmosphere. And if you're looking for a taste of old Vegas history, you gotta check out Atomic Liquors, the oldest freestanding bar in Vegas. This place has been slinging drinks since 1952, and it's seen it all. From Rat Pack-era high rollers to curious tourists, Atomic Liquors has been a Vegas institution for decades. But Fremont East isn't just about bars. You've also got Container Park, a unique shopping and entertainment complex built entirely out of shipping containers. It's home to boutiques, art galleries, restaurants, and even a giant, fire-breathing praying mantis sculpture. And if you're looking for a truly unique Vegas experience, check out the downtown Container Park on a weekend evening for their free concert series. They block off the street, set up a stage, and local bands rock out. It's high energy, family-friendly, and a chance to experience the local music scene. Fremont East is a reminder that Vegas is more than just the Strip, that beneath all the glitz and glamour there's a vibrant, eclectic, and undeniably cool undercurrent that's just waiting to be explored. So next time you're in Vegas and you're looking for something a little different, a little more offbeat, a little more authentic, ditch the Strip and head straight to Fremont East. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Fremont Street is my favorite part of Vegas that I've been to so far. I plan on doing a little bit more venturing outside toward the Henderson area to do a couple of things. This trip coming out in June, but so far, Fremont Street, when I want to party, I'm heading down there for the most part. And if you go down there and eat, you feel like you've had more fun and you spent a lot less money down in downtown Vegas and on Fremont Street. If you go to Vegas, I recommend, please check out the Fremont Street experience and Fremont Street East. They're very close to each other. It's just a few yards of walking. You would enjoy it. I recommend it. And let's continue on with the video.
So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the hidden gems of Las Vegas, the places that make this city more than just a neon-drenched playground. Vegas is more than mega casinos and $25 cocktails. These hidden gems show you the city's real personality. Drop a comment if you've been to any of these, or if there's a spot I missed that deserves some love. From the vintage glamour of the Peppermill to the artistic spirit of the Arts District, Vegas has something to offer everyone. So next time you're planning a trip to Sin City, remember to venture off the strip and discover the real Vegas. The one that beats to its own drum, the one that keeps you coming back for more. Peace out.
Yeah. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you found a couple of places if you're planning to make a trip down to Vegas that you might enjoy that you've seen in this video. Highly recommend the Peppermill. Highly recommend the Container Park. I've had a blast at the Container Park a couple times that I've been, and a few other places. And let us know if some of you Vegas locals see this. Put in the comments some of the other places where you guys like to go, because I want to hang out with you guys too next time I go. This is your boy, the Sports Dr. Spock, and I am out. I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.